good YouTube? It's another lovely sunny day here today. Beautiful sunset, beautiful evening. We're outside. Yes, we're outside. I hope you're doing okay. I'm so thrilled and excited to appear on your screen today. I hope you're just as excited, and I don't know, geared up what I'm going to share today, because it is exciting. It is what it is. I hope you're happy to be here today. I'm happy to be on your screen wherever you're watching this from, lounging in bed early morning, getting off to work, enjoying the summer sun, chilling outside just like me, wherever the place. Stay tuned, because this is a channel where the content resides. The content resides. The content resides. In today's video, we're talking about how and why you're breaking your own heart. Yes, your own, not anybody else's. Your own heart. Can you imagine? Your own. So stay tuned and get to know how you've been breaking your own heart. Let's get into today's video. Wait. Just proceed to watch without subscribing. Please hit the subscribe button. Join the subscribers fam. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the fam. Welcome to the subscribers fam. Be glad to have you. If you're an old and returning subscriber, your support and love and loyalty is very much appreciated. So much appreciated. Come through, keep coming through. Let's get into today's video. So how do you break your own heart? One would wonder. Is it expectations? Is it toxic cycles and patterns and habits that you don't want to get out of? I hope you can use this information to do better, evolve, be at an all-time high of your life, reach the climax of your life, reach the climax of freedom, of high vibrations, high self-awareness. Just flourish and be your best self. So if you clicked on this video, chances are high that we all want the same thing. What could that same thing be? High vibrations, elevation, self-development, no patterns that have been holding you back, no things that have been a hindrance to your growth. Vibrate higher, elevate higher, be more self-aware. Don't let people troll you. Do not let anyone tell you what the blueprint might be. Things that you've been doing that you shouldn't be doing, or you ought to have done better. Things that you should have known better. You didn't know, you wasn't aware. Is it freedom from anxiety that you're looking for? Freedom from toxic energy? You might be the toxic one, or they might be the toxic one. We're gonna see and we're gonna know. A list of great things that we all desire that I made mention of goes on and on and on and on at an all-time high. If it was a graph, escalated. But can we achieve any of those things without knowing how we break our own hearts and how to resolve that? We wouldn't. So for point one in today's video, I would talk about discernment. Discernment. So what is discernment, one would ask? Discernment is knowing how to think, how to act, how to live within the moment, irrespective of how you feel or what your mind says should be the right way to feel, should be the right way to react, should be the right way to do things, to be able to weigh things on a scale and know what decision is better, what thought is better, what is more positive, what yields greater good. That is discernment. Without discernment, you're going to break your heart a lot. You won't know when to break toxic cycles, when to walk away, how to think, how to do things, you really would not know what to do. Without discernment, you won't be able to weigh what to leave behind and make steps forward from certain things, certain people, certain toxic relationships, toxic friendship, a toxic job, toxic habits of yourself. Be discerning of the growth that you need, the elevation that you need, the peace that you need, the greater good that you need, the spiritual hygiene that you need, everything that you need. Be discerning, clearly understanding, on the lookout of what needs to change. As someone that's on a constant journey of self-development and working on themselves, what needs to be done, what needs to be changed. Discernment, you vibrate higher. You know when to walk away from crap situations that do not concern you. You're gonna do better. You won't have your heart broken for no reason. For my second point today, notice patterns and cycles, learn from your past mistakes. There's always a pattern, a cycle, a place, a moment, a situation, a route through which certain mistakes were made, certain things were done that you need to recognize and break from before you do the same things and you get the same knife and slit yourself where old scars were and form up new wounds. You know what I'm saying? Something of the sort. You need to be able to know, notice, be observant. For every bad situation, yes, do not take the trauma away as the only thing you've taken away from it. Take lessons away. Learn from your mistakes. Without learning, you're going to break your own heart. You need to be able to be discerning of how certain things were occurred, certain routes and patterns were taken for that to happen. For example, what was the reason for why you committed a certain offense X or ended up in situation X? Were you high? Was it emotional imbalance? Were you at an all-time low of your life that you just to act based on your emotions and not on what is best for you? Was it because you were under intoxication, too excited, mindless, too permissive? What was the mental state of your mind? What was the state of your emotions? What was the atmosphere like? What was your influence and trigger to end up doing that? For mistakes, learn how to break patterns and cycles. For my third point of the day, I'd say take care of yourself first, because you're all that you have. Pour into yourself first, because you're all that you have before you can pour into others. You can't pour into others from a half-filled cup. You want to be somebody's speck, but before you become somebody's speck, are you a speck in your own eyes before you prove to be ideal, perfect, desirable before others? Before you seek to help others out with their mental health, are you in right standing of your own mental health? Are you at high vibrations? Are you at an all-time climax? Can all-time climax be achieved in this life? Not so sure. It's a sum of highs and lows, but pour into yourself first, invest into yourself first, investigate yourself first, correct yourself first, take care of yourself first, be mindful of yourself first before you pour into others first. Practice what you preach and invest in yourself, invest in your happiness. Do things that make you happy, do things that make you flourish. Read those lovely books, take therapy when you need to, take care of yourself, be mindful of your triggers and anything that's to do with you before you're mindful of what has to do with others. For my fourth point, I'd say hold yourself accountable to prevent you from a lot of heartbreaks that I shouldn't say we are deserving of, but we sort of bring upon ourselves. We skip accountability. You're accountable for your morals, accountable for your standards, but you have to uphold what the standards do. That also leads to my fifth point. What the standards do. Standards will protect you from people that you do not think are like we thought should be permitted and respected. Everyone is entitled to thought of their own, but standards will protect you from energy that is not permitted in your space. You got your own space. Spiritual hygiene, energy hygiene is what I'm talking about here. Standards will protect you from a lot that does not reach the threshold, the climax, the required bare minimum. Standards will get you relating with only the right people, and that takes me to my sixth point. Practice only quality people, only quality energy, only quality spirituality, only the right things or what matches up to standard. Be intentional about who you befriend, be intentional about who you relate with, be intentional about what influences you, what gets into your space, because we know going live. Your crowds decides the vibe, influences the vibe, corrodes your vibe, contaminates your vibe, influences your vibe, or takes your vibe higher to turn it into higher vibrations. Be intentional about what gets into your space, the kind of energy that is acceptable. Is it drama that you're allowing into your life? Is it anything any Tom, Dick and Harry getting into your space. Nah. We're not gonna do that. Real intentional people, intentional about their lives, intentional about who they want to be, intentional about their future. People with a legacy to guard, a mark to live up to, a purpose to live up to, are intentional about their energy, and they practice only quality people, quality relationships. It's rather all or nothing. It's either people meet certain standards, not expectations, certain standards and goals, or it's nothing. It's bye, it's ciao. Only quality people, only quality energy, only quality vibrations. Practice spiritual hygiene and energy hygiene. I'm Christian personally, and I like to say everything isn't influenced by just the physical. For the Christians that are watching this, disclaimer, based on a Christian YouTuber's beliefs and knowledge. It's not to offend anyone else of any other religion or denomination of beliefs watching this. So as a Christian, we are told and we know and we are aware everything that happens isn't just the physical. There's a spiritual and the physical. There's a spiritual that backs up everything to see everything that we see manifest and come. It all starts from the unseen to transcend into the seen. So I'd say practicing spiritual hygiene is so important. What do I mean by spiritual hygiene? Everything that you allow around you, the energy that you allow around you, the things that you allow around you are either going to build you and build you up high and strong and sturdy, or break you and weaken you, contaminate your spirit, contaminate you and bring you down, destroy you. So practicing spiritual hygiene and energy hygiene is so important, in that you make clear decisions out of a clear mind, clear spirit with bright intention, clearly looking and not just based on you like, oh, I feel good around them, so you're like, oh, but I like them, I feel really good and cool around them, and the vibe is cool. And is it good for your spirit? Is it acceptable? Is it taking you high? Is it adding to you or leading to your ruin? You need to think first. Discernment should outweigh emotion and thoughts or whatever. Another way that we break our own hearts, honestly, seriously, we have to say this. It's something you already know, but somebody has got to say it out loud. It's expecting everyone else to like you, everyone to side with you all the time. It's so unrealistic. You need to make peace and terms and agreement with the fact that not everyone is for you, not everyone is supposed to like you. You shouldn't even want to be for everyone else. You shouldn't want to impress each and everyone that's around you. Like, you need to stop it. You break your own heart expecting too much. An entire universe to actually like you. Then for my 9th point for the day, comparison is a thief and ruin of joy. You need to stop comparing your square zero or your first leap of faith, your first step of confidence to somebody's square 100, someone that has practiced what you're trying to get into. It's just like a young YouTuber comparing themselves to someone that has done this over 5 years, learned editing apps over 5 years, seen the highs and lows of an algorithm, had to learn their niche, had to learn their audience, had to learn what to put across, had to learn how to put their best foot forward, had to learn what their audience needs and would love to see more of. Or a business person that had to learn the ins and outs of the business, had to learn what the best way of marketing is, had to learn how to put their best foot forward, how to invest in certain seasons, how to act in certain seasons, what situations to use in certain seasons. And you at square one already want to be like people at square 100. It's not bad to be ambitious, but it's good to be realistic. So comparison is a thief of joy. That's a metric I've made up in my head. I should be happy and glad with where I am, and gratitude should always be higher than my anxiety and comparison and anything that leads me to despair and breaks my own heart when it shouldn't. I'll get there, and the the only thing that can patch up the distance between me and my next step is discipline, determination, learning, having the right resources. That is that. My last point for today. Thank you for watching this far. If you've been able to watch this far, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're enjoying the tips, let me know in the comment section. You know what you'd like to see more of, how often you'd like to see more of that, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please do, it does a lot. Don't forget to subscribe. If you've come this far into the video without subscribing, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell too, so that you're not left behind when new videos are uploaded. The channel where content is made just for you, with you in mind, is where the content resides. So for our last point for today is handle your baggage, your emotional imbalance, and all your stability on your own, because no one is going to save you from you. That is an inside job. You've got to put in the work yourself. You're expecting too much, hurting your own self and breaking your own heart by expecting someone else to be your therapist. Well and good, you might find someone that would love to be your therapy, but you're not going to be an all-time drain. You need to put in the work yourself. Stop expecting someone else to heal you from your own baggage, burden, emotional instability, depression. Therapy can do that for you. A therapist can do that for you. You paid for the service, but just they're only going to meet you as much as you've met yourself, as much as you've opened up, as much as you've disclosed, as much as you've been self-aware. You've disclosed, you've been self-aware, disclosed, seen, and felt side effects or repercussions of certain deeds and things and cycles and patterns and choices and moods and surroundings and environment. Do that inner work. Stop carrying that baggage. That romantic relationship where someone signed up for romance and they're being a mental psychiatrist. Do the work on your own. Please do. To do you a lot, and through that you can pour into others and show them how you made it to an all-time high of your mental health. Thank you for watching till this far. I love you all so much, but the Lord Almighty loves you so much. Thank you for enjoying this video today. And the sun with me, the sun is setting, it's really leaving, it's getting faint and dim. Thank you. Keep it Yvette Angel, keep it Dr. Yvette Angel's channel. I love you all. Until next time, bye.